Hi everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. As of right now, we are really close to 900 subscribers, which is just amazing, so thank you so much. But let's get to today's recap because that's what y'all are here for. So at the DA's office, Paul argues with Anna about opening the Sonny shooting investigation, and she questions his judgment on the matter. Anna asks Paul if he's protecting Ava or himself, and he suggests that she put some safeguards for herself. Kind of a threat, if I do say so myself. Tracy comes in and interrupts. Tracy is skeptical that Anna can work for someone, and Tracy says that Anna is far more trouble than she's worth. Tracy asks Paul to lunch. He thinks she has an ulterior motive, and wouldn't you know it, she wants to escape Monica and her. I guess Monica is really, really happy that Jason's back, and Tracy doesn't think he'll have any loyalty to the family this time around, even though I think he's shown he did because he tried to get, he was working with Michael to get ELQ back. At the park, Emma and Spencer are working on a project together where they're collecting leaves, and Spencer tells Emma that Jake is Jason Morgan, Sam's husband, and she's upset that means Sam won't marry Patrick, and she's just really upset in general because she kind of asked if this was going to happen, So Emma talks about her morning with Patrick and how he wasn't really present, like every time, like she felt he wasn't really listening to her, and now like she understands why. And Emma talks about all the things that her and Sam do together, and that Sam, read her The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and stuff like that. And Spencer says that maybe they'll still stay together, and Emma's just really, really sad because she thinks Sam and Patrick are going to break up because that's what happened last time. Like, Patrick broke up with Sabrina and went back with Robin, and then Robin didn't stay, through no fault of her own, by the way. But anyway, so they talk about what they're thankful for, and Spencer mentions the ring that he gave Emma, which was Jason's wedding ring that was in his father's safe, and then they realize, like, that was never really explained, and I'm like, yes, go from there. Don't forget that. At Windermere, speaking of, Nick tells Laura the whole Jason wedding thing. Laura asks if Liz confessed to her part of the cover-up, and Liz comes in and says no, and Nicholas didn't confess either, so the lie isn't over. And then Hayden comes in too, because this is just a party right now. So Hayden admits that she had fun watching Liz tense up whenever she was around, and Laura asks what Hayden wants in exchange for her silence, and she says that her and Nick have their terms and she's happy with them, so she's good right now. And Hayden teases Elizabeth about how, Jake turned to Sam for help and Liz will be out in the cold. And Elizabeth is like, it's never going to happen. And Hayden is sure that Sam will make Jason remember he loves her. And she doesn't let up. Like, I think all of the revenge on Elizabeth is starting with Hayden. And Hayden is like the voice of the audience, which is pretty amazing. And Liz is desperately clinging to this delusion of Jason staying with her. So Laura advises Liz to tell Jason the whole truth as soon as humanly possible, and then Hayden leaves because she has a meeting with a small business owner, apparently. But I'll tell you who the small business owner is in a little bit. At Patrick's, Sam asks Jason not to go, and she asks him if he feels the connection that they shared, and Sam remembers that Helena sent him to kill her, and he couldn't, and that was the one job, like, he couldn't do. And he remembered them in their bed, and I'm like, thank goodness someone is finally bringing that up, because it's about time, because he has had flashes of memory, he has remembered Sam, like, it's there. So she tells him how they finally got back to each other, and then he was taken from her. And he's like, yeah, I was taken because I was doing a job for Sonny. And she's like, no, you were rescuing Bernie, and I was never mad at you for leaving. Like, so it's just, the whole thing's very emotional. And then he remembers something. He remembers them together, and then they kiss, and it's not forced or anything. Like, it's really great, it's just really amazing. And he still doesn't remember anything, so much for like the whole, kiss and everything will come back, but that would have been too easy. And then he remembers a few moments, but nothing substantial. They're both very emotional, and he wants to find out who basically killed him, and she wants to help, but he wants to do this on his own, and Jason doesn't believe Nicholas doesn't know anything, so that's where he's going to start. And he wants the best for her and for her to be happy. At the hospital, Robin calls Patrick. Hi, Robin! I'm always happy when Robin's on my screen. And Patrick tells Robin Jason's alive. She's not really surprised. And Robin tells Patrick there's so much he doesn't know. She starts to tell him about, when he was there, and then a henchman takes the phone away from her because General Hospital giveth, and General Hospital taketh away. So Robin tries to trick the henchman. He doesn't fall for it, but she hits him over the head with a beaker anyway because she's awesome and she's Robin. So Anna comes to see Patrick because Patrick told her about the phone cutting out because he's trying to get back in touch with Robin and she's not answering. Well, the henchman isn't answering, but now he's unconscious. So Patrick thinks Robin is trying to avoid him. And she gets Patrick on the phone and wants to tell him the truth about Jason. And I'm like, just spit it out. Just say it. But before she gets a chance to explain anything, another henchman comes in with a picture of Emma. And Patrick wants to know what this truth is that she was going to tell him. And he demands she tell him. And she says she needs to go. And she makes up an excuse. She's like, I blamed myself for not being able to save him. And it's like, no, that's not what you were going to say. Patrick is annoyed that she brushed him off. And I'm like, So Anna thinks Robin is suffering from PTSD. And that's why she's throwing herself into her work. And I'm like, no, it's so not that. It's just not that at all. She wants to be there so badly. And a henchman comes into the lab with a tablet with a live stream of Emma and Spencer in the park. And Spencer gets a text that he needs to go back to the car, so Emma is alone in the park. And now end scene. Was this fast? I feel like this one went really fast. So Anna goes back to Paul's office and she tells him she's going to back off the Sonny investigation. Hayden is meeting with Tracy. Why? They're in business together. So that's who Hayden's been calling. Her and Tracy are in business together. This is so cool. I can't wait. I want to know more. Nick assures them that Hayden is under control. Not so much. And Nick assures Liz that Jason will never know what they did. And then Jason walks in. And I'm like, can you walk in 2 seconds sooner? Because that would be great. Patrick comes home. He sees Sam holding Jason's wedding band. She tells him Jason came to see her. And then Emma's alone in the park, and this woman comes running, and she's yelling for her dog. And she tells Emma that she lost her dog, and she's trying to lure Emma to come with her. And Robin's just watching this whole thing, helpless. And so good. So good. And I think today's Friday. I thought it was Thursday up until 2 hours ago. So imagine my disappointment. But today is Friday, which means I will see you Monday from World General Hospital. I hope you have a great weekend. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean so, so much. And who knows, by Monday we might have 900 subscribers, which is just so out of this world to me because this year has been amazing. And yeah. Oh my goodness. So I hope you have a great weekend. I know I will. And I will see you Monday from Ward General Hospital.